Hello, everyone. Welcome to our meditation garden. I'm actually here today. So, it's good to be with you all. Good to be online meditating with you all. So, for those of you who are new to our Saturday class, we always start off with our meditation is really very simple. Just two steps, relaxation and awareness. So, that first step is actually quite important, relaxation. What you have to do is simply let yourself relax. Sounds silly, but it actually is just like that. Get into a comfortable position. See, today I'm live, literally here in our meditation garden, not a green screen like before. So, number one, get into a comfortable position and relax. And number two, having awareness. And awareness is really having a simple object, something to remind you or to keep your mind centered, comfortable. Your meditation object can be anything. It can be a crystal ball, the sun, the moon, a bright star. It can be anything at all. The whole point is to use that object as a way to help you center, helping your mind feel calm and relaxed. So, if you're all ready, then let us begin. So, gently close your eyes and let us take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air, and breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Let us take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. Before we move forward, one thing we all need to remember is to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, let it all go. Forget about it. Let yourself feel like a kindergartner again. No worries, no responsibilities, no regrets. Just innocent and relaxed. As right now is a time to simply relax with our friends. And now let us do a body scan. Relaxing, starting from the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them as if you're about to go to sleep, letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling onto still water. And then relaxing your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And let the relaxation flow down to your neck, releasing and relaxing all the muscles in your neck, letting it loosen and lighten, being completely relaxed. Let the relaxation flow down like a wave of relaxation, relaxing the muscles in your shoulders, making them feel very light, very loose. Let it flow down to your arms, down to the tips of your fingers, relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscle in your back. Little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pains melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And let the relaxation flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step to meditation is relaxation, letting your body feel comfortable and relaxed. As a key word is contentment, having the feeling that you are very comfortable, satisfied, feeling okay. So you don't need to be very, very relaxed, but being very, very relaxed is a good start. As people nowadays, we have forgotten how to relax. it's a good time to really let yourself relax. And once you have this feeling of contentment, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. It is a very light focus. What we do is visualize our meditation object. Your meditation object can be anything. For example, a crystal ball, the sun, a full moon, a bright star. It can be anything. Let it be something simple, easy to picture. Visualize your meditation object floating at your center in the Dhammakaya technique. The center is the middle of your abdomen, 2 finger widths above navel level. This is your center of gravity, the absolute center of your body. But do not be too concerned with the exact location. Let your mind visualize where it feels most comfortable to you. Whether you visualize in front of you, behind you, beside you, or inside you. Let that point be your center for now. And as your mind becomes calm, clear, and peaceful, your mind will naturally move to the right location. No need to push, no need to pull. Just let it be. As I mentioned, the center is theoretically at this point in the middle of your abdomen, 2 finger widths above navel level. It is actually even smaller than the tip of a needle, a very precise spot. But when we practice, we let it be in the general area where it feels comfortable to you first. When your mind becomes more accustomed to being centered, little by little, your mind will then move to the right location. Because we know our mind is very much like a monkey. As the monkey jumps from tree to tree, our mind will jump from thought to thought. So to help train the monkey, to get the monkey to sit still, one thing we do is give the monkey a banana. The monkey will be happy and sit still, enjoying its banana. Our meditation object is like the banana for our monkey mind. But at first, the monkey may sit far away. But as we practice more and more, the monkey becomes more accustomed to us. And little by little, it feels familiar to come closer and closer until it feels so comfortable It is willingly eating the banana in your lap. The same way with our meditation object. Our mind at first might feel more comfortable sitting outside, maybe in front of you, or somewhere else entirely. But as your mind becomes more accustomed to being still, being centered, little by little, it comes in closer and closer without you needing to do anything. It naturally comes back to the center, to the point where it needs to be. The important thing is to take your time. Everything is light and gentle. We take care of our mind like we take care of a baby. We are not forceful or too demanding. Instead, we care for it, nurture it, understand it. At most, we can try to guide. That is why we have our meditation object, a guide for our mind to stay on this one thing instead of everything. And just take your time. No rush. Meditation is a funny word. In the English dictionary, meditation means to think or contemplate. But the act of meditating is not to think. So take this time, let your mind slow down. But understand, it might take some time to get your mind to slow down. Our mind is very much like a speeding race car. Even if you slam the brakes, it takes time for the car to come to a full stop. Our mind is even faster than that. So it might take a little bit more time to really let your mind slow down and stop. And while we are stopping, it's so easy to have random thoughts pop in, pulling our attention, and that is fine. It is natural. Do not get frustrated. When the thoughts come, they are very much like birds. But the important thing about birds is do not feed the birds. Because, one, if you feed the birds, they stay longer. And worse, they bring their friends. Just like our mind, our thoughts are like those birds. And when you pay attention to them, or trying to focus in, critique, judge, find a solution, that is like feeding the birds. And before you know it, from that one thought comes another thought, and another thought, and another. So instead, just ignore it. Let them be right there. You can acknowledge, knowing that you have this thought, but no need to do any more than that. Let them be like clouds in the sky. Sometimes they form shapes that are familiar, like thoughts that seem important, but right now they are not important. They are simply thoughts. Just as we look in the clouds, they form into shapes, but in the end, they are simply clouds. And let them be, and let yourself be right here, right now. Let yourself experience this calm, tranquility. Nothing else matters. It's time for you to take this mini vacation for yourself. You don't have to do anything at all. Just sit back, relax, and let it be. Letting yourself be right here, right now. But naturally, our mind may begin to wander, thinking of many things. So we use the mantra Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, sabai, clear and bright. Using the mantra as a tool to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Remember, we are balancing our relaxation and awareness. And as we practice, sometimes we begin to slip. This is natural. But what we must do is get back up. I recommend restarting and resetting. When we restart or reset, it's really getting our mind back to the center, getting ourselves back to the balance of relaxation and awareness. As sometimes we lean too far to one side, whether it be too much relaxation or too much awareness. When you realize you're starting to fall over to one side, adjust, restart, reset. If you feel yourself feeling tense, uncomfortable, usually from trying too hard, you might even have a headache. If you realize you are doing this, add more relaxation. Let go of what you are doing. Get back to the balance. Or, if you realize you're starting to get a little sleepy, you have too much relaxation, you might even already be asleep. If you realize this, add more awareness by reciting the mantra, visualizing your meditation object, or if all else fails, open your eyes for a little while, and when you are ready, gently close your eyes and continue. Restarting and resetting can be done many times in one session. Restarting less doesn't necessarily mean that you are a better meditator, and restarting more doesn't necessarily mean you're not doing well. It is a good technique to do, a way to help us calm the mind, getting that awareness, realizing we're off balance, to get back on the balance, rather than letting ourselves fall over. So take your time balancing our relaxation and awareness. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those that touch that light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room or area you're in, then filling your city and the surrounding cities, filling the state and the surrounding states, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of your loved ones, your family, your friends, your close and distant relatives, your coworkers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, you can make a wish for yourself. Perhaps to be healthy, to be wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputthanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Sodhi. Part 1, 2, 3. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. How are you all doing? How are you feeling? We just meditated for 50 minutes. Did it feel like 50 minutes? Now, today is also the first time I'm actually outside. So because I'm outside, there might have been more noises or hopefully it was able to filter it out. But please do write in the comments if you have any comments on the audio, the video, so I can continue to try to improve. That way, getting you the best audio, the best video possible. And as always, I open the floor to all of you. If you have any questions, please do write them into the comments. If I don't get to them during the live stream, I definitely reply and answer afterward. So let's see what's on so far. But hello, John. Thank you for coming, Monica and Marianne. It's always good to know you guys are on and able to see me. As this is our meditation garden. Once in a while, if I continue doing this, we might have a few rabbits or something flying behind, jumping around behind me, or maybe if we're lucky, a deer might come by. But this is our meditation garden here in New Jersey. If you ever happen to be in the area, you're welcome to come. I recommend during daylight hours because it's still light out and you can see what's going on. At night, it can be a little creepy. There's just no lights here. It's very dark. So, coming back to the comments, I don't see any. Well then I like to share a little bit of advice. With meditation, there's this lesson that our master likes to tell us. It's called the four C's, or it was translated from Thai. The Thai version is Sati, Sabai, Samam Sama, Sanket, but it's not in the language we understand, so let's move it to English, which are now the four C's. And it's actually ways to help you improve your meditation, but it can also be applied in daily life. So number one, calm. Calm is really your relaxation. You have to be calm, okay? From there, conscious. Being conscious, aware of what's going on. When you have calm and conscious together, this is our meditation right there. Having our awareness, our relaxation together, balanced just right. But it can't be balanced just right for just a little while. It needs to be consistent. So we have to practice that consistently. Being calm, being conscious, consistently. And when these three are done just right, then we do the fourth thing, which is check. Check is actually done after the meditation. In other words, we check to see what is it we did that made it easier? What did we do that made it a little bit more challenging? From there, we can learn from what we did to how to make it better, how to make it easier, or what we know what we shouldn't do. So, for example, let's say we're meditating and you realize if you sit in a certain chair or a certain position, it doesn't feel as comfortable. So, don't sit like that anymore. Adjust. Maybe, like for my own personal experience, for my meditation mat, I know if I sit too far forward, my knees will hurt. If I sit too far back, my back hurts. I just sit right in the middle. It's funny, but that's how it is. Just because the seat has two levels. So when my bottom is too far up, it's too high. Suddenly, it doesn't feel right. It's too far back, and it feels a little bit low. Doesn't quite work. It has to be just right. And everyone has their perfect position. And that's why it's important to find that at first. When you get that perfect position, it's easier to continue. But from there, understand that, as I mentioned, your perfect position may change because our body is always changing. It's always aging. We're always slowly changing little by little. So adjust when you need to. So that's why the four C's are calm, conscious, consistent, and check. And how can you apply it in daily life? Well, whenever you do something, one, you have to be conscious of what you're doing. You have to have some kind of focus. Am I right? And when you're focused on doing it, you also need to be relaxed, being calm. And why? Because if you're calm doing it, it means you must like it to a certain degree. Like it enough to make you want to keep going. And keep working like this consistently. Little by little, you start to find ways to check yourself in ways of finding what works better. How can I do this faster, easier? That's why they say work smarter, not work harder. And this is one way we do it by one, having consciousness, having that focus to do what we're doing, but also loving it. We're calm, relaxed, so we love what we're doing. From there, we do it continuously, and as you're doing it more and more, you start to notice, you start to check, seeing, oh, this is how I can improve, and little by little, it gets easier and easier to do more of what you like to do, and your work or the skill that you're working on will improve very quickly. So just very glad I got to share that with you all. And of course, if you have any questions or if I end up ending the live stream first, you can write it into the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So, number one, I want to say thank you all for joining. It's a pleasure to be online with you all. And I'd like to give you a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into the light in times of darkness and in times of need. When you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And remember, if you have friends or family who need meditation, share this link to them. Let them try it out in the comfort of their own home. That way, one day when we can finally open up, we can all join together and meditate and find peace together. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day.